A Hispanic man is suing Houston police officers, alleging they targeted him based on his race and then hog-tied him despite signs that he was in distress. ABC 13 Jessica Willey is live with more on the allegations and the response from the police union. Jessica.
Yeah, Eric, that lawsuit was filed here in federal court yesterday. It names 5 Houston police officers. The man who filed it was charged with 2 counts of assault on a peace officer stemming from this incident. He is out of jail on bond. Near Welch and Whitney in Montrose is where Alberto Ramos found himself on his stomach with his legs and arms tied behind him, according to a lawsuit filed this week. The 27-year-old now suing 5 Houston police officers, alleging civil rights violations.
This lawsuit is about finding justice for Mr. Ramos.
Ramos was just walking on the sidewalk when an officer looking for an Hispanic male suspect approached him, according to the lawsuit. Attorney Kia Duggins, who shared photos of Ramos with his family, says police had no probable cause, but then it got worse.
We are alleging that HPD officers racially profiled, physically assaulted, and used a deadly 4-point restraint maneuver called hog-tying or a hobble on Mr. Ramos while he was medically vulnerable.
The lawsuit includes a depiction of the hog-tie maneuver. Duggins says her client was in distress and had to be hospitalized afterward. Hog-tying, for 3 decades, warned against by the U.S. Department of Justice due to the danger and banned by many departments. The maneuver still acceptable, though, within the HPD.
There are certain times when we need to restrain a combative suspect. There are different variables and different factors that are times that are used, and as long as done correctly, it is a process the department still does utilize.
HPD referred ABC 13 to the mayor's office, where they have, quote, no comments at this time. Ken Neely of the Houston Police Officers Union disputes the racial profiling claims and questions Ramos's motive, filing a lawsuit 1 day before the statute of limitation expires.
He didn't file any complaint against the Houston officers, nothing through the process of Internal Affairs Division, and for him waiting to the last very possible moment, the 2-year time frame, to lodge his federal lawsuit, we think is pretty much a waste of the court's time.
Duggins counters that filing a complaint against the police can be daunting. She says Ramos called a civil rights organization's hotline to report the incident. The officers still on active duty, according to the union, will be represented by its attorneys.